Well, I figured since I finally got it done, had time to, I'd figure I'd do a little demo for you guys on the thing I built to get rid of the KTM, well, the factory key switch. So, because my problem was, if I figured out I took it off, it would just kill the battery. So, pretty much this is obviously it says handlebar kill switch. If you have it, then it's cool. It'll just plug in. Once I get the connectors, all this will be plug and play. You will not have to do any wiring. So it's just going to plug right into the existing connectors. And if you don't have that, if you just have the KTM starter button, then those wires will just be shorted together. This is the start button. And these two, this one's for the ignition CDI. There's actually two circuits in the factory key switch. One is fused at 10 amps for the ignition for the CDI, and then the other one is runs the fan and all the lights and everything. The fuses are actually after the key switch on that one, so that's why I just did two separate ones to make it exactly like the factory would have done it or did it. And then each one has a 32 amp, I think 30 something like that, MOSFET on it, so it's pretty much, it's going to be just fine to run anything that the bike has to run, fan, everything. There's going to be no problem. The starter, there's another MOSFET that runs that, so that's pretty much going to be where the starter relay connects. And then this is the tether switch right here. The wire's kind of bent. I was messing with it, but so if I do a little demo, so if it's in the run position, everything's off. And in this state, or if the tether switch is closed, it only draws 0.04 or 0.03 milliamps, something like that. I need to get a new fuse for my meter because I kind of destroyed it. But so if you hit the start button, the lights come on like it should. The circuits come on and they stay on, and the starter button turns the starter on. So if you flip the switch, it shuts off, and if it's in the off position, nothing happens like it should. Flip it back on, starts it, and you hit the tether switch over here. As soon as you ground them together, it shuts off, and then comes back on. Now if I can get this, it's a little hard. Let me just twist these wires together so they stay together. Now the tether switch it's grounded together, like it's pulled out. So when you hit the start button, nothing comes on. So pretty much, yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. Didn't take too long, but it's basically it's all solid state, so it's not going to have any problem with vibrations. I originally tried it with a set of relays, but I had problems with vibrations and it would shut off even if I just knocked it on the table, but you're not going to have any problems with this. I'm pretty much probably going to enclose the entire PCB in epoxy. It's going to be all solid so that nothing can move under vibration or anything. I'll put a little heat sink on there just for those MOSFETs to keep them cool. When you're drawing some current off them, they get a touch warm, but it doesn't much matter. So that's pretty much it. So hope you guys like it. Thanks.